I'm Jeanne Francine, bright and early on this Thursday morning, just into our live now from Fox Studios. We are following some breaking news from the Associated Press. You see it on your screen. AP reports a meeting between Russian President Vladimir Putin and U.S. President Donald Trump has been agreed to. This according to a Kremlin official on this Thursday. They also report it could possibly take place next week at a venue that has been decided, quote, in principle. We do have a quote from Russian President Vladimir Putin's foreign affairs advisor. He told reporters, quote, at the suggestion of the American side, it has been agreed in principle to hold a bilateral meeting at the highest level in the coming days. And speaking of this, I do want to transition to give you a live look out in Moscow, Russia on this Thursday morning. This shot courtesy of EarthCam. We're also learning, according to Putin's foreign affairs advisor, that next week is the target date for a summit, while noting that such events take time to organize and no date has yet been confirmed. Again, the possible venue will be announced a little later, end quote. We're also learning he played down the possibility of Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky joining the summit meeting to discuss ending Russia's 3-year-old invasion of its neighbor, which the White House said President Donald Trump is ready to consider. Speaking of whether or not the Ukrainian president will be in attendance, we do have the latest remarks from Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky on your screen. Take a look. He put out a few hours ago on X, formerly known as Twitter, quote, today is a day of numerous calls and contacts aimed at making real progress on the path to peace and ensuring Ukraine's independence under any circumstances. He goes on to say, quote, several conversations are planned for today. A call with the German chancellor is already on the schedule. We'll also be in contact with colleagues from France and Italy. There will also be communication at the level of national security advisors. I've instructed that this special format take place today. Yesterday, after our joint conversation with President Trump and European leaders, I also spoke separately with NATO Secretary General Rutte and the President of Finland. We are working together. It is important to go over the key details. The priorities are absolutely clear. Zelensky goes on to say, quote, first, an end to the killing. And it is Russia that must agree to a ceasefire. Second, a format for leaders so that such a meeting can lead to a truly lasting peace. So as you can see, this is a developing situation. As we are getting the latest remarks from Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, I do want to transition your screen to give you a live look out in Kyiv, Ukraine on this Thursday here at 5:16 on the East Coast.